Alright people, so let's talk about Dragon Ball Super episode 102 today. I'll be honest guys, this is probably going to be a very short review because I have not said this about one single Dragon Ball Super episode to date, but this week's episode was kind of the most boring and almost a complete and utter flunk of an episode on the dumb meter ear. And I seriously have to tell you guys, if you're looking for a bad Sailor Moon ripoff or kind of one of those episodes of a good anime that probably really didn't need to happen, and that doesn't mean that the show is bad, but 102 this week is one of those episodes where you're just like, what the hell was that all about? Because this is what happens, okay? So Brienne, basically, tells everybody to listen up because, her and, Sunko and Senko and Sue, however you pronounce the, two's names, they basically tell everybody that's fighting their own opponents to stop because it's time for the Universal 2 Warriors to show off their power. But guys, when they transform, this is why I say that they're copying Sailor Moon, because the way that the three female fighters transform is literally straight out of a Sailor Moon transformation, where all three of them say their names, and they basically copy the way the girls change in Sailor Moon. I mean, it's almost textbook, in fact. But first, they sort of unleashed this power that's supposed to make everybody else in the area be unable to resist them. And surprisingly, the one person that you would expect to fall to pieces in a situation like this, Master Roshi, he is actually able to handle this quite well, but only because of his training with Poir. And Frieza, of course, obviously says, ooh, what a foul older. And then the first time the three girls try and transform into their other forms, 17 stops them as they're in the middle of it. And to which Goku and Tumbo say, what the heck did you do that for? Goku kinda yells at him, and he says, what the heck did you do that for? And then 17 says, oh, I'm sorry, I thought you were supposed to take out enemies at any point. And then Tumbo pretty much says, that's a disgrace, harming a lady even in a battle like this. And I have to say guys, the one saving grace that this episode had is Android 17, because 17 is literally the only person in this episode that actually gets a damn thing done. Everybody else, including Goku, and even Vegeta for the most part, except for taking on Ribrianne once she transforms. Except for Vegeta doing a couple of punches with her, 17 is the only person in this episode to engage all three of the Universe 2 girls in battle. Now, as I said a minute ago, this episode was kind of a waste of time if you ask me, because the first half of it, and I kid you guys not, it's literally just the 3 girls trying to get everybody under their spell, and basically Goku and Tombo yelling at Android 17 for interrupting them before they could transform. And my biggest complaint with this episode is that the God of Destruction from Universe 2 basically spends the entire episode almost explaining more about the fighters from Universe 2 than any of the actual girls do. And basically it doesn't help once they transform, because Ribrianne basically turned into this love-obsessed jackass that can't connect a punch on anybody, including Goku. Sue basically does nothing and is an idiot, and the last one, I can't even say that, basically turns into this wild animal under type of thing, and she tells 17 that he's nothing but prey to her. And then for the first few minutes of this fight, 17, I guess, kind of plays around, but then after he gets knocked down, he says, alright, it's time to get serious and take care of this shit. So he does manage to knock out 2 of the members of Universe 2, in addition to taking out another person, I think, from Universe 11. But basically, guys, this episode was honestly a complete waste of time. The episode ends with 17 basically taking out 2 members from Universe 2, and the only other thing that legit happened today is Gohan basically telling Master Roshi and the others to basically abandon the first plan of attack that Gohan came up with, and to just take out as many people as you can and not get kicked out yourself. So, there you go. This episode kind of sucked in my opinion. However, this is about, I think, a one-time thing. But this episode, guys, it was a train wreck.